back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
Oh, that's great. I was muted and you guys missed it, and I'm not doing it again. Hi, everybody. What's going on? It's Nina Infinity back with another Friday for Infinite Hope. Good News Day. I was doing the Sailor Moon dance. Take two. Take two, Darren says. But fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. That's what I was doing, and it was missed. But hello. What's going on, everyone? I know there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Crazy times we're living in. It seems like it's always an uphill battle. Like you're like, cannot make it this week. Can I make it to Friday? Well, here we are. We're here. It's Friday. It's Good News Day. And I'm excited to report some much needed good news. I know I could use it. People are face palming me. Hey, I thought that was a pretty good recovery. Oh, Charlene sent me the nicest little story, which we'll hit on. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me quickly get this early super chat here from John Thomas. Thank you, John Thomas. Says, hey, Dreaming Tabitha channel has a poll for the best chibi. Vote for Canadian Bear chibi. Okay, but it depends, John, because look, I'm wearing the Sailor Moon shirt. Her daughter's name is Chibiusa. So is like Chibiusa on there? Because if it is, my vote is going to Chibiusa. Chibiusa. But I don't know. It really all depends. I just can't promise that I'll be voting for Canadian Bear Chibi. But if you guys are interested, go check out Dreaming Tabitha channel. Thank you for the super chat. Spectral Citizen has become a YouTube member, which I'm pretty sure you always were. So I don't know. It's weird to me. But thank you for being a member again. I appreciate you. Russell Hall is here, which I have to vet his super chats. Anna's finally decided to see a doctor about her. Oh, that's nice, Russell. Thank you for the $5. Russell Hall for $5 says, good news. Anna's finally decided to see a doctor about her chronic hemorrhoids. I'm shocked as anyone. Wow. Ooh. Russell Hall for $2 also says, FYI, John Thomas is a slang for wiener. Hey, that's his name. If that's true, I don't know what to say. Aiken has been a member for 33 months. Thank you so much. Says, it's been a minute. Yay, good people. Hi. Yes, it has been a minute. Hello, Aiken. Really glad to see your cute little avatar. Your cute little avatars here. Makes the chat cuter, and I appreciate it. So thank you for being here. Uh, oh, good. This just made my whole day. I hope this sticks forever. You just made my whole day, Charlene. It's Rachel Hall. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Russell. I mean, Rachel. Let's talk about good news, guys. Let's talk about good news. We got lots to cover today. There has been there's turtle news, which we're gonna talk about right now. It's been a minute since we've covered turtle news. Turtles. This is what's going on. High schooler wins $10,000 for discovery solution to mysterious outbreak killing sea turtles in his Hawaii hometown. He's a hero. He saved the turtles. Well, he's saving the turtles. He's in the process of saving the turtles. This is a great cause. Great cause, people. Ooh, I like these slippers. I totally just got distracted by this ad. They know what they're doing. A young man has won a 5-figure financial prize at the nation's top science fair for his research into the mysterious outbreak of tumors he witnessed among the sea turtles under the waves of his home in Hawaii. Maddox Springer lives on Oahu and spent most of his free time during the pandemic free diving among the reefs in Kanoa Bay. Down among the quiet and peaceful corals, he couldn't stop noticing that particularly every green sea turtle he saw was covered in cauliflower-like tumors. Ew, yuck. But also, what a way to spend the pandemic. That is that's lovely. Whether young or old, the whole population seems to be infected and slowly dying, promoting Springer to start what would become a 2.5 year research program. It might have gone faster if wildlife authorities had agreed to allow him to perform a biopsy on one of the tumors, and without this direct evidence, he had to find other ways to collect data. His starting point took a few minutes as a Google search turned up that tumors on green sea turtles are likely symptoms of this word. Look at this word. What is this? Fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, or FB for short. Thank God. I'm just going to call it FB from now on. Caused by the herpes type virus that affects 97% of all sea turtles. Springer felt the outlook was bleak and began researching what was the cause and what, if anything, could be the cure. Last week, 2.5 years after he began his work, he was awarded the $10,000 Peggy Scripps Award for Science Communication, which he presented at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair, and the most prestigious in the country. It was an incredible feeling just to have my research validated, Springer told Business Insider. It's been a very long time since I have felt like some change can be made from my research. I mean, 2.5 years, guys. That's a long time to do research. Which is incredible, like incredible willpower to keep going. Because he couldn't perform the biopsy, he was forced to collect data via photographs, which mostly told him what he already knew. Nearly every green sea turtle in the bay had FB. However, the photos also clued him into the possible cause. Sea turtles are key to maintaining the health of the coral reefs worldwide, as they eat algae that could otherwise suffocate the corals. They're not picky eaters and will eat any species of algae they come across. FB requires an external trigger for the tumors to form, and previously research has shown that tumors have contained high amounts of amino acid arginine. But how and why would the turtles be ingesting so much arginine? Arginine? Arginine. The photographs taken by the underwater equivalent of trial cameras set by Springer in the bay showed that the turtles spent most of their days eating one algae species, an invasive one. Establishing probable cause, Springer's breakthrough came when he found that the species they were eating absorbs 11 times more arginine than native plants. He connected this to the fact that coastal pollutions from cesspools or uncontained septic pits dug underneath Hawaiian homes are a large problem for sea life on the archipelago. But correlation doesn't equate causation, and so over 400 hours of free diving, wow, this guy was so dedicated. Springer gathered hundreds of samples of the algae from across the wide area of the bay, dried out, crushed into a powder, and sent it to the lab for analysis under the mass spectrometer, a device which identifies the elemental compositions of objects by looking at the light spectrum reflected off of them. Fascinating. Sure enough, the algae was rich in nitrogen, a key marker of the raw sewage. After 400 hours of diving and 2 years of research, Springer believes that the cesspool leaching wastewater through the porous Hawaiian soil into the bay are the cause of these tumors. The wastewater comes from significant amounts of arginine, which is taken up by the algae that's then eaten by the turtles. If we continue at this rate, and if we continue to just release raw wastewater into the bay, the environmental devastation is going to be unparalleled, he said. The grand prize winner of this fair was Gray's son, who took home $75,000 for a huge breakthrough in biomedical implant technology, which is the next article we're going to look at. How fascinating, right, guys? I mean, man, this kid likes turtles. You know who else likes turtles? Henry Cavill. He's so cute. One of the best Henry Cavill photos of all time. So does this.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Yay, turtles. Gotta save the sea turtles. Boosh is here. Thank you, Boosh, for the 23-month member message. Wow, that's a long time. What's up, buddy? He says, I've been since the start. 23 months is just membership. I have quit a lot of creators, but I'm still here. We love your content. Infinite hope. Wow, Boosh, that is so sweet. I need a Sailor Moon wand so I can be like, this is some love for you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, especially the members, people who've been here from the start, people like Boosh, Darren, Shane G, Grumpy, Charlene. You guys are great. Thank you so much for sticking with me all this time. Russell Hall for $5. Thank you so much. Says, I'm sorry. Aren't you technically a Canadian? I believe you can go to jail for dead naming people. I don't know what you're talking about, Rachel. Thank you. Braz Monkey's here. Just sent a Rumble rant. A Rumble rant. Saying, let's toast. Happy Friday to the Japan Fund. Let's toast to you, my friend. Thank you. Let's toast, or Leo toast, I should say. Leo toast to you. Turtle love, everybody. Turtle love, we gotta rescue the turtles. Russell Hall is annoyed and says for $5, wake up, people. If we don't start eating bugs and stop using toilet, all the turtles will get cancer and polar bears will starve. Thank you, Russell, for that very passionate message. My goodness. People get really passionate about environmentalism. Keyword, the mentalism. Here is the next article, which is the article about the $75,000 winner. So that's this lady right here, young scientist, hope for the future, doing good things with her brain power. 16-year-old wins $75,000 for her award-winning discovery that could help revolutionize biomedical implants. The long story short of it is that they're helping people with the biomedical implant stuff, so they don't like seep into the skin or heart or whatever. They're doing a lot of good things with this. First prize in the USA's largest and most prestigious science fair has gone to a 16-year-old girl who found new ways to optimize components of biomedical implants, promising a future of safer, faster, and longer-lasting versions of these critical devices. It's not the work of science fiction. Bioelectrical implants, like a pacemaker, have been around for decades, but also suffer from compatibility issues interfering with the human body, because the human body is always changing. On Friday, Grace Sun from Lexington, Kentucky, pocketed the $75,000 and was recognized among 2,000 of the nation and the world's top STEM students as having produced the #1 project. The award was given through what we just read about. Sun's work focused on improving the capabilities of the organic electromagnetic transistors, or OECTs, which, like other devices made of silicon, are soft, flexible, and present the possibility of more complex implants for use in the brain or the heart. They have performance issues right now. Sun told Business Insiders of the devices. They have instability in the body. You don't want some sort of implant bioelectronic to degrade in your body. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sensitive OECTs could detect proteins or nucleic acid in sweat, blood, or other transporters that correspond to disease in the earliest stages. They could replace more invasive implants like the aforementioned pacemaker and offer unprecedented ways to track biomarkers such as blood glucose, circulating white blood cells count, and a blood alcohol content, which could be useful for people with autoimmunity, epilepsy, or diabetes. This was our #1 project, without a shadow of the doubt. Ian Jandrell, a judging co-chair for the material sciences, said, and that was it. This was the prize, and she got it. Amazing. It's really good to see young people stepping up and trying to make the world a better place. Wow, Keely. That's spicy. Spike and Madness is here. Hello, Spike. He's been a member for 31 months. Look at the turtle. Glad to have been with you from the start, Nina. Thank you. I also met Spike. Also met him in person. Lovely, lovely chap. I became British all of a sudden. Lovely chap. Spike and Madness. He's a lovely old chap. He's not old at all. But thank you. Nick. Hello, Nick Braun, member for 8 months, says, I haven't been following that long, but hoping to follow for years to come. Also, I'm not a simp. Hey, it's okay. Even if you are, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you are here for many years to come as well. Boosh says, I remember the meet announcement for Infinite Hope. Wow, that's a long time ago. Wait, was I on meat or was it like Tom that did that? That's crazy. You guys, it's been a long time, hasn't it? You guys are making me all nostalgic now. Oh, we had a good time that night. I mean, there was a fight night and everything. Very memorable evening. All right. Next story. And these next stories are a couple of stories that are really interesting because it's about content creators making a difference in people's lives. And I think that is so important. I mean, honestly, these content creators are kind of like my heroes. I'm like, I wish I could do stuff like this. Maybe one day I can do stuff like this too. But for now, we're going to highlight them. I love what they're doing. And we've talked about this dude, especially quite a few times on this channel because he's doing good things. He's doing good things. Woman selling rice on the street feeds hungry man for free, gets tearful surprise. Yes, he's back at it with his acts of kindness to spread money as well. I think his name is Isaiah. In a touching display of humanity, a woman selling rice on the streets experienced an unexpected act of kindness that left her in tears. So we're going to watch that here. Here we go.
How are you? I'm sorry to bother you. I forgot my wallet today.
Yeah.
And I don't have any money.
Wait, what's happening? No. Let's try that again.
How are you? I'm sorry to bother you. I forgot my wallet today.
Yeah.
And I don't have any money, and I wanted to get some food, maybe. Like a little bit of food.
You want food? You know money? Yes, I give you. It's okay, no problem.
Good
I'm
person.
not messaging you. I give you free.
You make here?
Yes.
What's your name?
Ilo.
Ilu. I'm Isaiah.
Ilu.
Pleasure to meet you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You're
Beautiful
sweet
name.
like chocolate.
Aw.
Oh my God, sweetheart.
Come here every day. I
Really?
give you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I walk here.
Walk here.
Live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
They
You live
work
in here?
and live in the little laundry
Prepare
shop.
the laundry.
Live here.
I have a surprise for you. I want to give you 500 US dollars.
No.
7 million rupiah.
No.
Aw.
I give you special
No, it's okay, sweetheart. $500 for you.
I love
And you
that.
guys sleep here? You sleep here every night?
It's great.
And no bed?
No.
That he does good things.
Here, for my husband.
Every night.
Every
No bed.
no.
The owner of the shop does not let them
There he
take a
is.
day off. Their dream is to have their own laundry shop. Please reshare the video and let's change this family's life forever.
I bet he will. He's done it several times. So it's lovely. I love it. He's gonna raise the money to probably get them their own laundry shop, which is great. I highly recommend you guys follow Isaiah if you're interested in those kind of videos. He does a lot of those kind of things. I'm gonna put his Insta or TikTok in the chat right now. If you're a TikTok person, go and subscribe. Wait, I can't. Oh my God. Hold on. This link ended up being like 2,000 letters. I got to do a mini version. Hang on. A mini version. I like him a lot. I think he does good things. He makes people's lives better. Where did it go? How do you share stuff? How do you share stuff? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna share his website, which has I'm just gonna share his website, which has like his Instagram and everything on there. So if you guys are interested, you can follow Isaiah as he does his human kindness stories around the world. It's always nice to see. I don't know. I think it was the Philippines. I'm not sure. He said the currency. I forget, but it wasn't in the US, that's for sure. David Morris. Hi, member for 15 months. Watch Father Ted. It's on the list. Rupees. Dave said. Rupees. Is that the Philippines? I don't know. Oh, it's pesos in the Philippines. Maybe it's Malaysia then. I don't know. I'm not sure. He probably says it in his descriptions. Let me see. Let me see if I can find out. Does it say in the description? It doesn't say on here. I don't know. I can't tell. Russell. Oh, wait. I thought it was Russell Hall, but it's Russell Hall's My Hero. Says for $1.99. I wonder if they fed him dog or cat. I don't know what you mean. They gave him rice. Let's see here. This is the other content creator that ended up really helping out this lady here. This was in the US. It says 75-year-old homeless woman is a woman's life is transformed after TikTok video goes viral. Here is that story. Did you guys want to watch this one first? It's covered in the main story, so we can just watch it.
A TikTok influencer recently posted a video of a homeless Costa Mesa woman who gave him her food. Internet users then repaid her kindness and by donating thousands to a GoFundMe page. Eyewitness News reporter David Gonzalez has more on this heartwarming story.
My life is completely changed. There's nothing, hardly anything left from the old life.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, really hungry. Do you have any food I could get her?
It's the way Linda Witt-King reacts to Jimmy Dart's asking for food in a now viral TikTok video that's transformed her life forever. The 75-year-old was homeless and was living in a tent, but gave away the little food she had on her to help someone she thought was in need.
I have been enormously blessed when I help somebody. When I give somebody food, I'm blessed. And this time in a major way.
And the cool thing about Linda is when she helped me, it wasn't the very first time she decided to help someone. These people have been living a lifestyle of kindness, and just in that one moment, they get caught in the act and they become the hero of the video.
I have $1,000 for you.
For her generosity, Jimmy surprised her with $1,000.
I just know there's amazing people out there that have just kind of been handed the bad deck of cards.
He then turned to his millions of followers on social media and helped raise more than $44,000 through a GoFundMe page.
Finding those people with those kind hearts that are out there in a struggling situation and being able to help them out of it is the biggest dream I have. And meeting Linda was exactly that.
Yeah. Today, Linda has put the money to good use. She found a place to live. She also bought a van that will help get her back on her feet. Both Jimmy and Linda agree a simple act of kindness can have a long-lasting impact on those who least expect it.
I'm on this earth for such a short time. I want to do whatever I can to bring heaven to earth and change people's lives.
I feel so blessed and grateful.
Linda and Jimmy say moving forward, they're now bonded forever. Linda now plans to help as many people experiencing homelessness in any way she can. Reporting in Costa Mesa, David Gonzalez, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great
story.
ABC7.
And it's just a testament of how social media can also change things for the better. I mean, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing. But it also has the other side when it does these kind of things and makes life better for certain people who use it in the best way that I think was kind of intended to help the world. So lovely. Here is the next story. And this one is the highlighted story of the week. And I highlighted it because, again, you guys know from last week, if you were watching, I love sports and I love sportsmanship and I love stories where of good sportsmanship. I love stories like this. About this young woman here, I was in awe. School recognizes sixth grader for act of compassion during race. This is a very heartwarming story. Very, very heartwarming story. In a remarkable display of sportsmanship and compassion, sixth grader Brinley Tatsy from Hart Butte Junior High School intentionally sacrificed her lead in a cross-country race to help a fellow competitor in distress. There she is doing her running. Tatsy, who holds the school record for the 1 mile run, was competing in a cross-country race when she noticed a competitor from another school gasping for air and struggling to breathe among the trees. Recognizing the severity of the situation and seeing no one else around to assist, Tatsy immediately stopped her race to offer help. She reached for her inhaler and offered comfort while waiting for help to arrive. 2 or 3 minutes later, the girl was in good hands, so Tatsy returned to her run. When her mother, Gina Dodge, inquired about her uncharacteristically slow finish, Tatsy simply shrugged and said, "I was just slow this time." Tatsy's selfless act might have gone unnoticed if not for the observant spectator from another school who witnessed the entire episode. Deeply moved by Tatsy's actions, an anonymous supporter wrote the heartfelt letter to Hart Butte Athletic Department, highlighting the young athlete's exemplary conduct. This is the letter here. It says, "Dear Hart Butte Athletic Department, I'm writing to bring your attention to an act of remarkable sportsmanship and kindness displayed by one of your cross-country runners during a recent race. Although it was difficult to immediately track down who exactly she was, we were able to do so by her bib number 4429 as it was etched into my memory. During the mission run, which took place on 9/12/23, one of your athletes, Brinley Tatsy, demonstrated the act of selflessness and compassion that truly embodies the spirit of sportsmanship. While watching the race, I observed Brinley noticing another runner from a different school who was experiencing difficulty breathing and had fallen to the ground. Without hesitation, Brinley stopped her own race to assist the struggling athlete. Although neither athlete was from our school, I was in awe and could not look away from what was happening. Despite the potential impact on her own performance, she took the time to help another runner, offering support, asking for help, and ensuring that they were okay before continuing with the race. I also witnessed Brinley after the finish line, and when an individual asked her what had happened, she simply said, "I was just slow today." Not once did she blame the other athlete, make an excuse, or even admit to what she had done. This act of kindness not only shows Brinley Tatsy's exceptional character, but also reflects positively on the values instilled within her through her parents, family, and your athletic program. This is such a great and important point. What is particularly and sadly remarkable about the situation is that only a few were able to witness Brinley's act of sportsmanship. She quietly resumed the race without seeking recognition or praise for her actions. It is only through the accounts of those directly involved that we have come to know of her extraordinary deed and her identity. In light of this, I believe it is important to recognize and commend Brinley Tatsy for her outstanding display of sportsmanship and kindness. Her actions serve as an inspiration to her teammates, fellow competitors, spectators, and the entire school and sports community. They exemplify the true essence of sportsmanship, reminding us all that winning is not solely about crossing the finish line first, but also about supporting and uplifting others along the way. I kindly request that you acknowledge Brinley's act of sportsmanship with a plaque that we made for her. And in what appears to be a true Brinley Tatsy fashion, we would also like to do without recognition of those of us who are recognizing her. Whether through a formal commendation announcement or any other means, I believe it is essential to celebrate and encourage such extremely exemplary behavior. I believe that it is also equally important to recognize the parents of this individual who were able to instill such values and kindness into their child despite the cruel competitiveness of this world. Thank you for the attention to this matter, and I have no doubt that that with the guidance and support of her parents and coaches, Brinley will continue to excel not only as an athlete, but also as a selfless and compassionate individual. Warm regards, a very impressed Hamilton Family Spectator. So that is what happened, and they did actually give her the award. Here's the picture for the award and the thing that they gave her. There was a video added here. So where she's being given the award, and this guy kind of like really, he reads the letter, and then she comes to receive it. Let me just fast forward to that part. She seems like
as the athlete of the week, which is usually reserved for our high school athletes, but she was able to.
Let me rewind that.
So, Brinley, do you want to come up? Please. She was also recognized last week as the athlete of the week, which is usually reserved for our high school athletes, but she was able to be nominated for that.
Wow, good for
her.
Her
Performance at the divisional junior high track meet. I coached her in junior high cross country, and it's just limitless the amount of potential she has as a runner here. This entire 6th grade class and junior high class that we have here, that's the kind of athletes that we need moving forward to get Heart Butte back to where we once were. We were always recognized as a strong cross country school. A strong basketball school. Our sports were always real strong. And lately, I mean, we just don't have the kids going out. So I look to you guys as 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th graders to start participating in athletics. Keep your grades up first. Academics is always first. She's a real good student in academics.
Aww.
Participate in athletics. Get us back to where we once were. To be proud to be Heart Butte Warriors. So it's really an honor to present this award to Brinley today in recognition of her exemplary sportsmanship, sincerity, and humanity. Thank you.
Smile. Love you, Mom. Well done, young lady. Well done. Aw, she seems very humble.
Okay, congratulations to her family, her parents, her grandparents, her uncle, Grant.
I love that. She's like, the mom's like, smile, smile. She's like, I want a good photo. I could totally get that. Russell Halford too says, Nina, why do you think he has millions of followers? Because he's a good person and he helps people? It's pretty simple. Seems like when you help people, people like that. I don't know. Okay. This is another very cute story. Russell says, it's a grift, Nina. It's a charity grift for $2. I don't know. Does it really matter if you're helping people? If it's a grift or not? People's lives are changing. I just feel like that's something to look at versus that it's only a selfish thing. You can do things. Selfishness can drive you to do selfless things. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird the way that works? Sometimes selfishness can drive you to do things for other people. I know that sounds really weird, but it happens. Just like, well, these people. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Beast is another example. He's grifting, but he's also helping people. So why should we look at that in a negative way when people are actually being helped? I don't see that as a negative. I agree. I think grift is a very overused word. And most people don't even understand what that means. Most people don't even understand what grift actually means. But I don't see that kind of content as being unhelpful. Speaking of selflessness, here's this kid. Missouri 5th grader raises over $7,000 to erase school meal debt. Wow, this kid. I don't know how he did it. That's the only thing I don't understand about this article is how he did it, which I would like to have known. But the article says 11-year-old. Actually, wait. There's a thing that we can watch. Look how cute he is. Though. Look at his cute little face. There he is, and they named the award after him. So let's watch this. This is cool.
Thank you for keeping me safe and showing me what it means to be a community.
It's an end of the school year kind of celebration that made everybody smile. Thomas Olskin Elementary in Blue Springs. On Tuesday, 5th grader Dakin Kramer giving the school district a check for $7,300, money he raised to help pay for his classmates' school lunch debt.
He decided that he wanted to leave a legacy here at Thomas Olskin, which is what we teach our kids.
Christy Haley was Deacon's 5th grade teacher this year. She says the idea to help pay off student debt.
It's not about the amount of money that he raised, which is in itself incredible, but it's the message.
A lot of cheers at the presentation, but then the 11-year-old receiving something he wasn't expecting.
You have inspired us.
The staff starting a yearly award in his name.
There will be a plaque hanging outside of the office that will list the recipients of the Legacy Award each year. We feel that it's only fitting that this award be named after you.
We want to start teaching the 5th graders from day one next year. You know, what is your legacy going to be? And hopefully we can continue this kindness.
First
I love that.
Dakin Kramer Legacy Award.
He's the first one. That's very sweet. I like that the school was doing something like that. You know, giving kids an incentive to be kind. Is that selfish? Interesting philosophical conversation that Russell started. Is it always selfish to do things in order to earn a reward? And is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Here is a news story you don't hear every day about New York, especially the New York subway. Most of the time you hear really, 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 really awful things about the New York subway. So I wanted to talk about the story because I think it's hilarious that sometimes, once in a blue moon, a good story also appears. So here we go. Determined train clerk and police officers find woman's missing engagement ring in New York City. She lost it on the subway. Here we go.
Week's MTA Heroes, when a commuter misplaced her engagement ring on a train, a ticket clerk who is recently engaged himself and members of the MTA PD immediately took action to try to track it down. Check it out.
Panic, stress, on the verge of tears.
Tell me what happened. Then you got to work.
Was going throughout my regular day. We did the job briefing, and then as I was pulling out the trash on the platform, I see the commuter in distress, going through her bag, rumbling through things. So that's when I knew I had to help. My first move was to ask what was going on, and then that's when she said that she lost the engagement ring. And then from there on out, we were searching the whole train car.
So there's no ring to be found.
No ring to be found in Grand Central. So that's when I started asking more questions to see where she got on the train, just to explain a little bit more. Because when you're in panic, you kind of don't know. You're just thinking, oh, I'm right here. But then that's when she told me she went on to Queens Village and transferred at Jamaica for the train to Atlantic. So basically, after all the phone calls, when we weren't getting anything, that's when I took the commuter to the MTA Police Department so we could just file a report.
He comes in with a commuter, they're very distressed, walk me through the entire process from the time he got on the train, like peeling an onion, investigate what happened. She had to transfer in Jamaica. On the way, she took off her ring to put lotion on her hands, and that's when I went like,
I was able to find the train number, contacted the railroad, and they were able to tell me the train was in VD Yard in Brooklyn.
As I was walking towards the last train car, towards the end of the train car,
I happened to look on the right, and I saw something that was shining, and it was glistening. It was a big ring.
Who was the one that was able to deliver the fantastic news to her that the ring was located?
That was me. So she picks up, and the first thing I hear over the phone is, "Did you find it? Did you find it?" She was obviously ecstatic and very happy that we found it.
The advice from MTA Police: if you lose something and need help, you can always go right to a train crew member, employee, or a police officer for help. They'll get you connected to the resources you need to sort out your problem.
That's a good point because, you know, a lot of times I feel like people kind of give up hope when they lose something, especially in the public. Like if and we've covered so many of these stories where like somebody loses their ring or something like that in the trash, and then they contact like the trash place, or they lose their stuff, or like they accidentally donate a ton of money to like a charity that they didn't mean to because they gave away clothes and like money was in there. Usually people lose hope and they don't reach out because they're like, well, it's gone. Like there's no way this thing is going to be found again, like ever again. But most of the time we hear all these stories about whenever you contact the right people, a lot of times you can find that help and maybe possibly find your item. So don't give up hope. If you ever lose something, contact the right people. You know, maybe somebody's compassionate enough to want to help you find it. And it happened to that lady. DL, hello. Thank you for the $1.99. Says, Nina, are you going to be streaming any games? Yes, I am planning on starting Ghost of Tsushima this weekend. I don't know if I'll play it right after Infinite Hope or not, but probably at some point, probably tomorrow, today or tomorrow, and possibly Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna start Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima? Can't say that word. But yeah, thank you. What? See, look at this. Look at this story that Boosh is talking about. Right here. Nina, yes, that's what my mom thought. She's crying. It's gone forever. I called the hotel. They found it. See? It happens all the time. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Sometimes it happens. Gooks of sushi mummy. Ghost of sushi. Tsushima. Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know. Ghost of sashimi. Yum yum. Okay. So before I went live, this news popped up. So I actually haven't seen it myself. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say clickbait, but it was a late addition to the show. So I haven't actually seen it. So we're seeing it together for the first time. It says preschool teacher delivers life-saving news to former student. Ezra 5 receives the news at his family's Western New York home on May 25th that his former preschool teacher, Carissa Fisher, would be donating a liver to him. So here we go.
She's a perfect match.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
This Carissa has a liver for you. I'm gonna share my liver with you, buddy.
What do you think? Would you like that?
Are you ready?
What do you think? I'd like to get a.
She's gonna save his life.
And I brought a marker so you can check it off.
I brought a marker so you can check it off. That's so cute.
Do you want to check it off? You want to check the box? You want to check the box? You know how to check the box? Are you going to say yes?
Aww.
Check mark.
Our next?
And go down. What are you making? Anything.
Anything, right?
You got it?
I love that.
Good job.
I hate that they put like this ad over the story all like right away. At least wait until the story is over. Trying to watch the kid's cute face, and then John Lovitz's face pops up. Trying to see his reaction. Keely, thank you for being a member for 17 months. And speaking of sports, Birmingham Southern Baseball opens the College World Series against South Virginia at 3:45 Central today. As school closes today. Ooh, okay. Well, good luck to them. Good luck to them. And actually, Keely, that leads pretty well to the next story. Because, you know what? You actually just gave me an opening to this next story here. Here is a story about a baseball star, which is kind of funny and cute. So this is the story here. It says baseball star Bryce Harper helps a random guy ask a girl on a prom date. Isn't this so funny? Here's the thing here. We're gonna watch the video. It's funny. The Phillies superstar slugger Bryce Harper has turned into the ultimate wingman for a teen looking to ask a girl out to prom. Knowing his high school sweetheart to be a massive Phillies fan, Jake Portella reasoned that if he could get Harper to help him deliver the question, she would be certain to say yes. In a viral video shared by Major League Baseball, Portella and Harper are outside the Leonetti's front door. When the young woman answers it, Harper asks her if she would like to go to prom with Portella. Hugs in disbelief, but most importantly, yes, to follow. But how did the teenager at Haddonfield Memorial High School in New Jersey manage to get an arguably MLB biggest star to help out? I've been brainstorming ideas for prom for a couple of weeks, and I knew I wanted to do something Phillies themed because she loves Phillies so much, Portella told MLB.com. I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, there's some Phillies players who live in town. It'll be cool if we could get one of them to help me with it. One of those players happened to be Bryce Harper, and Portella, deserving of the recognition for some serious courage, came by one day and simply knocked on the slugger's door to ask if he could help in any capacity. It's always cool and refreshing when celebrities behave exactly like normal people. And after answering the door, Harper asked for Portella's contact information so that maybe he could help out. Then he had a change of heart. Then as I was leaving, he calls me back and he's like, "What if we just did it right now?" Portella recalled. Harper claims it was really simple. He was just trying to help a brother out. As for Leonetti, she was left in tears and total shock that the chosen one had arrived at her door. Unfortunately for Portella, she wasn't referring to him, but she said this, yes, all the same. I mean, this is just hilarious. Here we go. This is the video. Let me zoom out here so we can watch the film. Oh, this is funny. Oh, to be young again. Here we go. How do I press play on this?
Hi, Julia. How's it going? Jake wants to actually prom, so I thought I'd help him out. So are you going to prom with him? Yes. Awesome. There you go.
She's like, give me a hug. She didn't even give the boyfriend a hug first. He brought him over there. Man, these chicks, I tell you. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's funny. That's funny. So good though. So nice thing to do from that baseball star. Helped a brother out. Speaking of celebrities doing nice things, not BF yet. That's true. Well, no, they said it said high school sweetheart. It said high school sweetheart. Well, if he wasn't a boyfriend before, he is now. That's impressive. TZ says Bryce went through some tough times too, or rough times too. Wow, really? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about him or baseball, really. I don't know anything about baseball. I just know men hit balls with sticks and then run to bases. Speaking of celebrities, though, being down to earth and kind, saw this story pop up as well, which I thought was kind of cool. I like down to earth people. Coldplay frontman Chris Martin picks up disabled fans struggling to reach concert. In an inspiring act of kindness, Coldplay frontman Chris Martin made a memorable impact on one fan's life during BBC Radio 1's big weekend in Luton last week. There they are. Seems like a happy guy. Nice guy. Sandra Glenn, 64, who suffers from osteoarthritis. I think I said that right. Ritis, and mobility issues, was nearly forced to leave the event early after struggling to walk to the accessibility box office. As she rested against a fence, contemplating whether to go home, a black Mercedes pulled up next to her. To her utter surprise, the back door side opened, revealing Chris Martin himself sitting in the back seat. Recalling the moment, Sandra said, "I looked at him and said to the woman in the passenger seat, 'I can't get in. That's Chris Martin.' But Chris, ever the gentleman, encouraged her to hop in, saying, 'Yes, you can. Just come on in.'" And she shared the picture here. Says the article goes on, with Chris Martin's assistant, Sandra was safely escorted to the festival. She seized the opportunity to capture the heartwarming moment with a quick selfie, which she later shared on social media. Quote, "That moment when Chris Martin at Coldplay saw me struggling to walk, had his car stop and give me a lift. Blooming amazing. Can't believe this happened," she wrote in her post. "He's shown that kindness rules the world," she told the Daily Mail. And there is the post. Very sweet. It's nice. It's nice when celebrities become well, they're just normal people and they act like normal people. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see. TZ corrected himself, saying, "Sorry, Nina, I was thinking of Trevor Bauer." Oh, yeah, Trevor Bauer I know about. Yeah, that guy's gotten through rough times. I heard about that guy because that guy made news. Terrible thing. What's up? I think did I see Tomby? I did see Tomby. Hello. Hi, Tomby. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Tomby. Here is a weird, again, like this is why I love this show, because I share stuff on here that you don't hear about every day. Because you'll hear and see a lot of bad body cam footage from police officers, but sometimes once in a blue moon, you'll get a good kind of video from police officers. And that is a story like this, where it says, police officers surprised 911 caller with a chorus of happy birthday. We're going to watch the story right here.
It is 6:45 now, a normal night for a couple of Boston police officers. It quickly took a unique turn for the better A random act of kindness here.
I love this story. The officers got a call for a wellness check in East Boston, but soon realized it wasn't for a checkup, rather a celebration. Joe Cortez is live in studio with more on how a simple act of kindness can make someone's whole day.
Yes, it can.
Well, Patrick Kate, Officer Israel Brancho said that he and his partner first thought the call was a joke. However, once they verified it, they decided to make the moment memorable.
Is it your birthday? Yes, sir.
An emergency birthday call last night in East Boston.
Hey, we're happy that you're 25. That's a big number.
2 Boston police officers showed up at a home after a man called 911 asking if someone could wish him a happy birthday.
We didn't believe it at first.
Oh,
we
he
thought
must
was
have
a
been
joke.
lonely.
So once we verified it actually was his birthday, we said, well, everyone has one birthday, so everyone deserves to feel special on that one day.
Before arriving, the officers picked up some muffins and candles.
On our way there, we decided, you can't show up to someone's house empty-handed. My mother raised me right. She would have killed me if I didn't.
All right.
Body camera capturing the sweet moments once the officers stepped up to the door.
We tried to light you candles, man, but the wind blew them out for you.
The young man then invites the officers inside to ask some tough questions.
How old are you? Oh, we're old, man. We're about 40. He's a little young. He's about to be 30.
The 2 officers then belt out "Happy Birthday."
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The song and the simple act of kindness, making the man's birthday one for the books.
We wish you the best birthday, okay?
All right.
You gonna be all right?
Thank you so much.
You gonna be all right? You good? You
Yeah,
sure?
great.
You need anything else?
Nothing.
All right.
This is more than I can ask for.
Aww.
Love it. And so many times on the news, we often
so
say a
sweet.
warning. This may be disturbing video. And we're talking about police body cam video that we're about to show you on the news.
Yeah.
In this case, we want you to see it.
It's perfect.
That
It
was
really
awesome.
is.
I
And
know. It's beautiful.
it's just such a feel good Friday thing. You finally get a chance to
Good
see it.
Friday.
And hey, I mean, he's 25, so
Yeah.
the only thing he's got to look forward to is maybe getting off the parents' insurance in a year or something.
Those years that doesn't really have a milestone with it, but
Sweet. It was sweet. I liked it. So, again, you don't see that kind of thing every day, especially when it comes to police body cam footage. Yay, good humans. What? No presents? They got him a cupcake. That was sweet. They got him a cupcake and candles. It was sweet. I don't recommend doing that though, guys, because 911 is for emergency calls only. And you might actually get into a lot of trouble if you're not making a non-emergency call to 911. So don't do that. If you get lonely on your birthday, I don't recommend you to do that. Just randomly. But it was a sweet story. Yes, exactly. You don't see that every day. That's why we're here for Infinite Hope. That's what I try to do with this show, is show you the stuff that you don't usually see. And speaking of body cam footage, we have one. We have another story here. And this is, again, another wonderful story. It's not as heartwarming as the previous one because it's not about birthdays. It's about a lost child. But it ends well because the kid was found. It says, "You need a hug. Deputy reunites lost little girl with her mom." This is a very touching story. Happened in where was this? In Florida. So here we go. We're gonna watch this.
4 request Eagle 1023.
Oh, I think that might be her. Russell, I might have her here. Hold on.
Alright, 69, copy.
Oh, poor little kid.
Getting close to 10 minutes now. Copy your 51. Copy your 51.
Are you? Yeah. Mom's looking for you. I know. Let's go find her. I'm Jeff. Are you okay? Rox, all right, are you okay? Yeah. All right, you all right? Yeah, I'm tenfold with the juvenile. You need a hug? Yeah.
Aww.
It's gonna be okay. Let's go get you to mom, all right?
Do you need a hug? Aw. That's so cute. She was so cute. Aw, the mom. That's great. That's great. I know. Oh, she was so lost and scared. Yeah. But the article and the video was had a good point, which is if you are going to a busy beach with your kids, make sure you take a picture of the kid in their bathing suit on what they have on, because that's how they were able to find this girl so easily. They had a very recent photo of her and what she was wearing. So they were able to find her very, very easily. And some people are saying that's child neglect in the chat. I don't necessarily see it that way because kids can get lost so fast. You can have kids like right next to you and then you close your eyes and they're gone. They're gone. It's just a span of 1 second. That's just like, they're gone. There's nothing you can do about it. So, that's why it's good to be safe. Have pictures. Even when you go to the mall, like, I don't even know, are malls a thing still in the US? I heard a lot of them have been closing, but in Cancun, there's a lot of malls. And like just easily. I mean, I kind of like when I started to hang out with my nephew more often when he was like little, like I kind of understood why some parents get those child leashes, because I used to hate those things. And I was like, those things are so weird. Like it just feels really weird when like the parents like put their kids on a leash. And then I was like, you know what? Some kids need those leashes because they just take off. They just take off. They don't listen. They're just like, woo, I'm out of here. Bye. So that it's just crazy. It's just crazy. You got to be vigilant at all times. At all times. Which is really difficult, even in the best of times, even if you're like super aware of what's going on. It can be challenging. Here we go with the next story. And this is the story that Charlene sent me right before the show. Braz monkey saying 100% me, meaning he was a brazzy monkey when he was little and disappeared. Just taking off on his parents. Just being brazzy. Just being brazzy. Were you one of those kids that was on a leash? Little monkey leash? I was gonna share some really bad news for a second and I forgot. I was like, wait, we're not on that show. Like the other show. Like I was not like, never mind. It's not the right show. Oh, you were on a leash? Yes. Oh my God, that's funny. Wow. That's too funny. But yeah, so Charlene sent me this story, which is super, super sweet. Oh, Cocteau. How sweet of Cocteau. Cocteau is here over on Rumble. Oops. Says a little Rumble love. I gotta watch it. My rant bills were getting bonkers. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate every dollar. Every dollar adds up. And I appreciate the love, especially on Rumble. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. What's up, Ian? How are you? What's going on? Saw one. So yeah, she sent me this story, Charlene. Charlene, there she is in the chat. She's saying hi to Ian. Lovely lady. She also Charlene also does a little Facebook group for Infinite Help on Facebook. So if you guys are interested, if you're still on Facebook, go and follow that, because she posts like good stuff in there. It has a little Facebook community for you guys if you're still into that. Now, this is the video she shared with me this morning. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it's a long video. It's 32 minutes. But I'm just going to give you the gist of what's going on here. So the description reads, how could we leave him like that? It says Jim's roof collapsed as we started his garden. This is Jim episode 1. How could we leave him like that? The kitchen roof collapsed. The week we were planning to help Jim with his garden, we could see how much stress this was for him on top of everything he already has going on. So we surprised Jim by offering to replace his roof at no cost. This is just episode 1 of the series. Stick around to see how this one unveils. Now, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I want you guys to go watch it yourselves and see. But
stop waffling.
Good things for the
That's just
being good humans.
I just can't think there's enough. Hello, everyone.
This guy's going through a really hard time right now.
Cleaning, and today we're doing something completely different. We're helping out the lovely Jim. This is going to be quite a crazy series. I mean, we're going to start off. We've got to find a severe leak, and I've no idea where it could be.
Wait, Bronca, you going to make the tea?
Better do that first. But yeah, come join us.
I love British people.
And let's get cracking.
He wants a cup of tea. I love British people. Oh wait, this is an ad. Hang on. So they go on to basically help this dude, clean his roof. They build it. I mean, it's just they show the whole thing. They help out cleaning his garden. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. There they are, just working.
It's just a
trimming the hedges.
Oh no, I was going to get the felt.
Doing some awesome stuff over there. There's the roof fully clean.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Wow. Just doing great stuff. Let me. I'm gonna share this link, you guys, so that you can go watch it for yourself. You know how it is. You know how good humans are. Good humans are beautiful people. Here we go. An ad in Spanish on an English YouTube channel. Yeah, because I live in Mexico, so I get Mexican ads. They do a lot of Chedraui ads here. Chedraui is the giant grocery store. Got a lot of that. Charlene, no, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for thinking of me and sharing that. Spike and Madness sent me something so cute today, but I can't share it, unfortunately, because I'll probably get another strike. Speaking of strike, let me check my channel because it was supposed to go away today. Technically, the first one was supposed to go away today. Let me check and see if it's gone. I haven't even checked. Oh my God, it's gone. Oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. The strike is gone. Because guess what? It's called fair use, people. Look, it's gone. It's not there anymore. I've been writing those legal letters. I learned a lot of stuff from those legal people online. And Ryan Kennel. Man, that guy helped me out. Thank you. Thank you. Ryan Kennel's a real one, man. He really helped me out. What was it for? What was it for, you ask? It was for a cute animal video. Actually, no, it wasn't. This time it was, the last time it was a cute animal video. This time it was the baby eating jalapenos video. And Ryan gets struck. And then if you guys want to know the full story and how ridiculous it was, I did make a video on it. And I put it on my Rumble. So if you guys are interested in knowing what actually happened and the crazy mob tactics involved, you should definitely go check out that video. It's on my Rumble page. Thank you, Psychotic Mongoose, for the 2. See, we're like fighting evil by moonlight, winning strikes by daylight, never running from a real strike. She is the one named Nina Infinity. I will not run away from those freaking strikes. That's right. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Nina Moon. That's right. That's me. She's my favorite Sailor Scout. Okay, was there one more story? There was one more story, but I've contemplated whether sharing it or not. I feel like I should because it's really funny, but it's also sad. So I'm like, should I share it? Or should we just leave it at that? It's sad and funny. Is Sailor Moon's head normally that big? Or, hey, my eyes are up here, Ian. I think if I go back further, it'll become smaller. Hold on. Wait, you can't see. Hold on. They do have usually giant eyes, though. Does it look like she's staring at you the whole time? I mean, it's funny because my eyes are up here, but her eyes are down here. So it's like, whose eyes should you really look at? God knows. I think that's what the trick of the shirt is. She's got those amazing blues. I wish I had blue eyes. So pretty. Oh, thank you again. I already got this. Thank you for saying congrats. I must admit the eyes are in a bit of an inappropriate place. Charlene, it's just the best. It's just a shirt, Charlene. It's not her fault that her eyes end up where the boobs are. You know, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Somebody said, God bless Ian on Rumble. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God. Sailor Moon's eyes are so distracting. I forgot what I was going to say. I think Ian is the winner of today's chat. Should I share this last story? I don't know if I should do it. What's this? I'll have to look at that next time. Some clickbait stuff. Oh my God, you guys are great. All right, I'm going to share this last story, even though it's a little sad. But sometimes, you got to do what you got to do. And the reason it's a little sad is because both the doggy and the grandma have passed away in this next story. May they rest in peace. But the granddaughter decided to make this Instagram account for her late mother and Dancing Nathan, which is the hairless dog who dances on a chair while the mom plays an accordion. Sometimes you got to do stuff to remember people that you love. And this is a wonderful. They're dancing together now in heaven, you guys. Oh, you guys. They're dancing in heaven together now. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I love them. They was hilarious. Russell Hall says, wasn't there a Sailor Moon Dragon Ball crossover? No, there was not. Not that I know of. Dog's feeling those accordion rhythms. I know. It's very sweet. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm sure there's another bridge, like the Rainbow Bridge, connects heaven. So over the Rainbow Bridge, they're reunited, guys. Yeah, rest in peace, Grandma and Doggo. Aw, so sweet. Well, okay. That is the end of the show today. And I want to thank everybody for being here, as always, to help make this show super fun, lovely, even people like Rachel Hall, aka Russell. Aw. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. The member messages, all of it. Thank you so much for just supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. What's going on? Yeah, this weekend I'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima. And just hanging out. We'll see where things go. Oh my God, Ian with a massive super sticker. He's like a Godzilla. He's like a pair Godzilla crushing everything. And I can't even show it. You know what? I probably can show it. Let me see if I can show it. So I have let me see if I can do this. Yeah, there he is. Look, it's so cute. It's so cool. Oh, there it is. Look, he's doing it. He's crushing things. Yay! Wow. Wait, I like this. Thank you, Ian. My goodness. He's a happy pair. It's like Godzilla pair. Appreciate that very lovely super sticker. Man, you are so kind. Thank you, Ian. And again, thank you guys all for being here. And I will catch you guys around. Until next time, be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Hang in there because it's a lot of crazy stuff on the internet and the world. Let's keep each other collected and calm and accountable, and hope for the best. And if you don't, it's okay. I'll hope for you. I have infinite hope. Come back here next week, and we'll talk about good things again. Bye, everybody.